What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys, and let's get into it, okay? The purpose of this video is to try and calm people down about this whole Bitcoin strategic reserve happening / not happening. It happened. It's happened. Like we have it, okay? It's just a crypto strategic reserve. It's not a Bitcoin strategic reserve, and maybe that can get refined later. I don't know. XRP might be thrown in the mix, a different crypto or other cryptos might be thrown in the mix. I don't know. Nothing's conclusive, right? We don't know yet, but what is conclusive, and the main reason that I want to make this video, is to talk about the fundamentals of Bitcoin, okay? I don't know about you guys, but last I checked, in the last 24 hours, there's nothing that's fundamentally different about Bitcoin in the last 24 hours than there was over the past month, over the past few months, over the past year. Nothing's changed, right? Bitcoin, in its protocol, will only ever have 21 million coins. The rate at which it inflates year after year is lesser than what the Fed aims to achieve for the US dollar, okay? It's written in Bitcoin's DNA that it will outperform the US dollar. Without a strategic reserve, without ETFs and institutional buying, without anybody's emotions on the matter, it's written into it's literally physics, it's math, okay? You can't have something like the US dollar that has a infinite money machine that will continue to inflate. It's just how it is. And they aim for 2%, but oftentimes it's more than that. You know, people were freaking out whenever it was at an 8% to 9% high when CPI data was reading that. And the reality is it was probably higher than that. It was probably at like 20%, 30%, genuinely. Like whatever the CPI data is, just know it's actually realistically a lot higher than that. It's never what they say it is. Whatever they say it is a lie. It's always BS. And all I'm trying to say is if you've got something like that versus Bitcoin, who cares about Donald Trump signing an executive order and then the price not pumping immediately in one day? Who cares? We don't even need that. The price will be worth millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars in time without any of that, because it's just math. There's going to be more dollars printed as time goes on. There will only be a specific amount of Bitcoins that are ever printed in existence. It's just math, okay? So all the people who are worried or who are freaking out or who are acting like this could mean it's the end, I doubt it. I really doubt it, right? If it was the end, we probably already would have sold off. If this was some kind of grand gesture to something worse, it would have happened already. But it's not. You know why? Because it's bullish. This is one of the most bullish things that's ever happened in Bitcoin's history and crypto's history. We have a world leader, United States president, sitting in the Oval Office, signing an executive order in his first week of office, enabling the United States to stockpile a reserve of cryptos in which Bitcoin would be included. And people are upset because it's not specific to Bitcoin. It pertains to more than just Bitcoin, and people are upset. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. People are upset because Donald Trump made a meme coin before he got into office, and then he didn't talk about crypto day one. Right, he didn't talk about it day one. He probably intentionally didn't mention it at all, and then he made a meme coin the day before, and people want to act like he's screwing crypto up. But guys, this is bullish. This is bullish stuff, and I'm not saying that. I mean, clearly, whatever's happened in the first week, it hasn't amounted to anything bullish. It hasn't amounted to anything bearish though either. So what's with all the concern, all the emotion? I don't understand it. Right, here's the reality of the matter. You look at the chart, and all the other stuff goes away, right? You look at the chart, and this is what I meant. This is what I meant whenever I had my face in the big face here when I was saying that. All the fundamental things are still the same. With or without anything, right? Bitcoin's going to grow. And that's essentially, you can see that in the charts, right? With or without whatever it is people are worried about, happening or not happening, Bitcoin's going to grow, okay? Let's see. I don't know what I want to do, actually. Let's do this. If we go from the very first cycle high to the cycle low that we had here, right? This is the Fibonacci retracement tool. You might have seen this tool before. You might know what it means. Other people probably have different levels and different readings on theirs. This is just mine. Just go with it, okay? High to low. Do you notice where the next cycle topped off at? It topped off right here at the 2272. And in fact, it topped off just above it, okay? Just above the 2272. High to low here. or we can get the first low, whatever, it doesn't matter. The next cycle high topped off just above the 2272. Again, back-to-back 2272 extensions. The next cycle did not hit the 2272. It was a weaker cycle, but still, we double topped the 1618, the golden ratio, the 1618, the orange line there, okay? And we're going higher now. From last cycle's high to the cycle low that we have now, we're not even at the 1618, you guys. That's all the way at 173K, which, by the way, out of Bitcoin's whole existence, which we just went over in a very brief amount of time, it only stopped here once, and we got a double tap on that area, right? Every other cycle, or I guess the only other two measurements that we had, which it is only two out of three, we're at the 2272. We're not at either of those targets, right? Even the minimum target, let alone the maximum target, we're so far away. So stay your emotions, calm yourselves. It's nothing to worry about, right? The price action will grow in time. You know, so what? The price didn't pump today. They announced that they're going to do a reserve for Bitcoin and other cryptos. Maybe they didn't buy any today. Maybe they bought some, or maybe there's a plan to buy some and they're getting in the mix. The price is at all-time highs. It's not necessarily the most ideal time to buy, is it? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if this would happen, but I would assume if the price, to me, it seems like the price would move up from here. I don't think it would move down, but if the price were to move down from here, that could be, you know, the United States manipulating the market perhaps to get a better price for themselves to inject their initial funds into this reserve. I don't know. And in which case, you guys, by the way, if the markets drop at all, if we do the unexpected, and if Bitcoin does drop below 100K again, likely we don't drop below 90K. We probably hold 95 to 96K, or even prices around that area. And then as soon as we're dumped, we probably pump. We probably rip right back up to the upside, right? It would be a massive liquidity grab event. It wouldn't be anything sustained or to the downside for too long, right? And the main reason, I think, or a very easy to see reason that we would expect that any kind of downside would be short-lived and ultimately eaten back up when we go to the upside is the very real fact that from last cycle's high to low, we're not even above the 1272 really. I guess technically we're above the 1272, but the minimum target we've hit every cycle so far was the 1618, and then the two other cycles that we didn't stop at the 1618, we stopped at the 2272, and we're nowhere near that now. So it doesn't stop here is all I'm trying to say, right? I don't think that the buck stops here. I think that we keep going, we keep climbing. We look at the monthly time frames in the RSI, right? On a trend line perspective up here on this monthly time frame, every single cycle, literally every single cycle, we've interacted with this trend line on a monthly basis. We haven't interacted with it even once yet, right? We're not there. This looks like bearish divergence. It's not. It's not bearish divergence, guys. Nothing's to be concerned with here, but I don't know. I feel like most of you probably got the point of this video so far, right? It's less technical analysis and more just me saying that I don't know how to say this nice in a kind way. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Who cares? Patience, people. Patience. Just calm down. Okay, it's okay that things aren't happening day one, that things aren't happening at Mach 7. Okay, good things take time. And it'll happen faster than you think. You're complaining about the price not pumping now, but in a month, whenever we're at new all-time highs across the board, you're going to be like, damn it, I wish the price was still down there so I could buy more. So you're just never going to be happy. So just accept that, right? You can't ever be happy. In time, a strategic reserve, which I'm pretty sure, if I remember, Donald Trump said this was supposed to be a 5-year plan. I'm assuming that after day one of signing this notice, they're not going to dump 5 years worth of planning money into it all at once, right? So this will be something that happens probably periodically, and I don't know, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to end the video there, man. I feel like I've rambled enough. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. I assume bullish things are coming, and yeah, this is just the beginning, guys. The cycle is nowhere near over. We genuinely have at least 173K to look forward to, but I genuinely expect we will see prices above the 2272. After all, every time we've interacted with the 2272, we did go just above it, right? So I think we have a long ways to go, my friends. Nothing to worry about. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.